Summer, 1947. The Strait of Malacca is calm, yet restless, blanketed by a fog so dense it feels alive. Fishing boats drift, engines off, men whisper prayers into the damp wind. Aboard the Ourang Medan, Second Officer Pete Hook wipes sweat from his brow in the radio room. He stares at the Morse key, the same key he tapped 100 messages on. But tonight's message is not for rescue. It's a dying confession. The words come out halting, broken. SOS from Ourang Medan. Chart room dead. Bridge dead. Maybe all crew dead. I die. Outside, the ship's hull creaks. The mist presses in like a hand over a mouth. Somewhere on another ship, an American operator on the Silver Star freezes when he hears the last two words, I die. He writes them down slowly, then looks up at his captain, pale, unsure if the radio itself has gone mad.
On the Silver Star, the night watch is always quiet, but not tonight. The operator repeats the message out loud to Captain Charles Baker. His first mate, Murphy, leans over his shoulder, reading every word twice. A decision is made in seconds. Full steam ahead. Find her, Baker orders. Men shuffle on deck, tying ropes, checking flares. They pass around mugs of bitter coffee, faces lit by oil lamps swinging with the waves. One sailor, young Daniels, mutters, "If they're all dead, who sent the message?" No one answers him. Outside, the fog thickens. The sea goes silent, as if waiting to swallow another secret.
Hours crawl by. The Silver Star's engines hum like a nervous heart. Lookouts strain their eyes through binoculars. When dawn breaks, the fog parts for seconds, just enough. "There!" cries Murphy. Through ghost gray mist, the Ourang Medan drifts, battered, rust streaks down her hull, lifeboats missing, name barely readable, no flag, no lights. She floats as if the sea itself wants to forget her. Captain Baker lowers his spyglass. Prepare to board. God help us. Below deck, Daniels crosses himself again. The boarding party gathers. Ropes, axes, revolvers. The first foot hits the Ourang Medan's deck. It echoes like a drum in a tomb. They spread out, boots thumping on rusted steel. Salt air stings their noses, but underneath is something else, the faint, sickly sweetness of decay. One man pulls back a tarp, finds a deckhand curled by a hatch, mouth frozen open, eyes glassy, skin waxy pale. No wounds, no fight, just fear. Above, seabirds circle, but do not land. Below deck, the darkness waits like a held breath. They reach the bridge. A faint wind rattles broken windows. Captain Vandermeer sits slumped in the captain's chair, still gripping the wheel, mouth open as if mid-command. Beside him, First Mate Johann's hand reaches for a map that isn't there. The logbook lies open, last words smudged by damp air. Hold, sealed, danger. Sailors stand frozen, eyes darting from corpse to corpse. Murphy whispers, "What danger?" No one answers. Outside, the fog scrapes against the glass like fingernails. Below deck, the smell grows stronger. Metal, oil, and something that rots the back of your throat. In the mess hall, 4 crewmen lie sprawled over metal tables, food half-eaten, cups spilled. One still clutches a spoon, mouth twisted. In the galley, a cook lies face down in stale soup. Murphy shines his lantern at the walls. Black smears trail from the door to the freezer. Inside the freezer, crates are cracked open. Dry ice hisses softly. Beside them, a barrel leaks a thin green vapor. Daniels covers his mouth. What the hell were they carrying? No one knows. No one wants to.
Above deck, a sharp bang breaks the silence. One sailor screams. A hatch slams shut behind him. The boarding party regroups in panic. Smoke curls from the hold, thin at first, then thicker. A low rumble trembles through the deck. "Off! Now!" Baker shouts. Men scramble over rails, ropes slip, boots hit water. The Silver Star's engine roars, lines are cut free. Behind them, the Ourang Medan groans like a dying whale. Then, a blast. Flames bloom through the hull, iron shrieks. The sea closes its jaws.
Back aboard the Silver Star, sailors sit wrapped in blankets. Salt water drips from their hair. No one speaks of what they saw. No one writes it down. But rumors spread. Some say it was nerve gas, cargo left from the war, unstable, illegal. Some say it was a curse. The crew stole something they shouldn't. Others whisper they saw shadows moving in the fog, figures that vanished when the flames came. The ocean swallows truth. All that's left is the radio message that still haunts the airwaves. I die.
Months later, parts of the logbook wash up on a beach in Sumatra, pages soggy, ink blurred. One line stands out. Cargo, sealed hold, orders from high command, experiment. The Dutch authorities hush it up. No wreck, no cargo, no bodies. The Silver Star's captain vanishes into quiet retirement. Some say he kept a page, locked in a safe that no one has seen since.
Today, old sailors swear if you sail through the Strait of Malacca on a foggy night, you might hear it. A crackle of static on the radio. A voice rusted by salt and time. SOS I die. Some laugh it off. Some turn their ships around. And every few decades, someone claims to see it. A rusted silhouette, drifting with no flag, no lights, waiting, watching. Maybe the Ourang Medan is gone. Maybe the ocean keeps it alive. A warning in the mist.
Years later, in 1963, a Dutch salvage diver named Arjen Vos claims he found wreckage off the coast of Nicobar Islands. Metal plates, half buried in coral. He swam deeper than his tank allowed, scraping barnacles off letters that read, Ourang Me. When he surfaced, his hands were burned, tiny blisters like chemical burns. Arjun told the harbor master he saw sealed crates cracked open, leaking strange black sludge. The next day he was gone, last seen boarding a trawler headed south. His logbook washed ashore months later, pages eaten by salt. One line remained, not natural.
By the 1970s, Cold War paranoia turned ghost stories into classified files. An American intelligence agent, John R. Simmons, tracked rumors of the Ourang Medan. Declassified memos show he bribed fishermen, paid for old logbooks, and mapped strange shipping routes. In one memo, he wrote, "Possible link to post-war Japanese chemical weapons. Cargo, likely unstable nerve agent. Cause, accidental exposure." But Simmons vanished too, last seen boarding a freighter in Singapore, headed to the same coordinates Arjun marked. No trace, only a box of microfilm left behind, stamped top secret, buried in a dusty archive for decades. Then came the rumor of the survivor. In a bar in Jakarta, an old man named Chen Wei claimed he was a stowaway aboard the Ourang Medan. He was just 17, hiding in the hold to escape debts. He spoke of screams echoing through the bulkheads, metal banging at night, the smell that burned his nose. He swore he saw the crew foaming at the mouth, their eyes wide, skin blistering in seconds. He escaped through a hatch, climbed overboard, floated for days clinging to a crate. Chen Wei's story ended there. He coughed blood between words. Some say he died that night. Some say he walked into the ocean and never came back.
Documents leaked in the 80s hinted at the cargo's true nature. Amid pages of trade manifests, a shipment coded CIX, biological sample, sensitive, handle with care. No official record showed what CIX meant, but chemical warfare experts believe it was a nerve agent stolen from wartime labs in Manchuria. Rumors say the crew weren't just sailors. They were smugglers hired to deliver it to shadow buyers in Europe. But something went wrong. A leak, a crack in the hold. Toxic gas in a sealed ship. No masks, no training. They never stood a chance.
Today, thrill seekers and ghost hunters chase the phantom coordinates. Divers post grainy videos of rusted metal in the deep. Late-night podcasts feed on the story. Is the Ourang Medan real? Some claim you can hear the Morse code echo if you tune an old radio at night near the strait. A team of explorers in 2010 claimed they found a fragment of the hull, but the footage ends abruptly, the channel deleted days later. Skeptics dismiss it as hoax, but those who have sailed those waters at night know better. They swear the fog carries voices, whispers that sound like an SOS lost in time.